Amanda Worth served in the Navy on a destroyer. She got out in 2003. She got sick, a rare tumor that makes it hard to swallow. Music is part of her therapy. She goes to the VA in San Diego, but last fall, when she began having severe headaches, the VA didn't have an opening.
I'm dealing with pain on a daily basis. So much so, interrupting my sleep, our quality of life, my ability to function. So the neurology department said, no problem. Would you like to be referred out into the community to the choice program? And my instant reaction was, yes, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Too long a wait at the VA? Choice lets you see a private doctor. Except for Wirtz, it didn't work. After 6 weeks of migraines and still no appointment, she got a letter from the choice program.
This is February 23rd for an appointment scheduled March 23rd. January, I'm considering suicide because I'm in so much pain. I'm asking for relief. The choice program is giving me an appointment in March.
Veterans Choice is broken. The reasons go back to the beginning, how the VA implemented the choice program and how it was designed in Congress.
Ma'am, veterans died. Get us the answers, please.
That's Chairman Jeff Miller, a Republican from Florida who heads the House Veterans Affairs Committee. He was grilling a VA official back in May of 2014 about the long wait times at VA medical facilities. I spoke with the chairman recently about what happened back then, and I was trying to get a sense of why he and others in Congress were in such a hurry.
If you don't think, given the crisis that erupted in 2014, was the appropriate time to stand up a program like Choice, I don't know when you'd find a better time.
So Congress moved quickly, maybe too quickly. Chairman Miller introduced the bill in the House on June 7th. By August 7th, 2014, President Obama signed the Veterans Access, Choice, and Accountability Act. The new law gave the VA just 90 days and $10 billion to create a national program that would allow more vets to go outside the VA to see a doctor. On November 5th, 2014, the phone lines had to be open so veterans could begin scheduling appointments with doctors outside the VA. So the VA had 90 days. VA officials decided almost immediately that they didn't have enough resources to run the new program themselves.
We couldn't. We didn't have the resources or the tools available to us to do that.
So after getting little response after hosting an industry day, the VA turned to two companies already doing similar work for the VA, HealthNet and TriWest. The problem was, by the summer of 2014, the VA knew that both companies were struggling with their original contract called Patient-Centered Community Care, or PC3. The VA's own Inspector General found pervasive dissatisfaction with the PC3 program at several VA hospitals. 8 sites limited their use of the PC3 program, and one facility stopped using TriWest for any services. The VA had to step in to find new doctors for some TriWest patients. 57 patients were symptomatic for potentially significant conditions, such as cancer, and needed priority scheduling. So why give these companies the new $10 billion choice program? It says they had no choice. No one else would take it. So they signed contracts with HealthNet and TriWest, two companies they knew were struggling.
This car wasn't designed to run this race. It had a very different purpose. It had a very different intention. In fact, the PC3 contract, when it was first rolled out, didn't even have primary care. It was only a specialty care contract. So it gives you the scope of this vehicle was not meant to deliver this vast program.
Less than a month later, Congress demanded the whole program be up and running, everything from doctors to call centers, including a call center in San Diego, which is where I first ran into TriWest.
And I think everyone looked at it and went, oh my God, you expect us to build networks and to have all these processes in place, all these contact centers, be able to do all these things at a very abbreviated schedule. And I think a lot of people went, are you crazy?
Frank Mac McGuire showed me around. He's the chief medical officer for TriWest.
So yes, were we crazy? In hindsight, maybe yes, but we felt like we were up to the challenge.
All right.
We just want to be given an opportunity to show that it's getting better and it's working.
TriWest says it's got things figured out. They have a network of doctors that is now large enough to handle the load. They've worked closely with the VA to solve some of the customer service issues. But it may be too late. Congress and the VA are working right now to change the program dramatically. The VA might take over the customer service job from companies, meaning those new call centers might go away after more than $3 billion has already been spent. Steve Walsh, KPBS News.